Just going to introduce the players in the top left corner, representing ToR, the blue Protoss, his ideas.
Thunderbox!
And in the bottom right corner of the map, coming up for FaDe, another Terran. His ideas.
FaDe Vision! Am I getting better? I don't know, I don't think so. No.
It's, us Caucasians need to come up with our own style of introducing players, man. That's...
Yeah, I think we need to go down the track of Bruce Buffer from the WWE and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble!
How do you make a StarCraft way of doing that? I don't know. What do you think we're gonna see out of Vision? Do you play with Vision much?
Haven't played with Vision recently, but from his previous games, we were looking for that one Rax expand, and you can see the minerals banking up there. So you're seeing that SCV down to the natural.
And no gas.
No gas. There is a probe scouting around the back.
Yep.
So it just needs to be careful of that. Doesn't want to see any proxy pylons being dropped in there.
Just putting it on hold position there. It's a little bit sneaky.
Certainly is.
That could be...
But Vision is starting to scout with his marine, so...
Yeah, he's going to see that.
So nice map awareness there by Vision. Hence his name.
Yeah. Well, Xanax hasn't taken a second gas yet, so... And he does have Warp Gate on the way, so I'm guessing a 1 or 2 gate fast expansion. Putting the pylon down at the natural. Vision did get to see that pylon, so you can expect to see the a Nexus. We can expect that he's going to put down a Nexus pretty soon. Still taking that gas,
Yeah.
reasonably early, but
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any 3-gate here because we've got 4 pylons up at the... Well, 3 pylons in the main, 1 at the natural. So it's not going to be any 4-gate pressure here. And Vision is quite safe here, just dropping his bunker. And yeah, we see the Nexus go down for Xanderax.
yep. So 1 gate fast expand. And late gas for Vision, so probably going to be going marine heavy late ups, which is good. It's what I like to see.
Still just the 1 gate. He's banking minerals at this stage, so... there's the robo.
Who's banking minerals? Yeah. Looks like Vision's going to have a poke with his marines.
Yeah, definitely worth having a poke. There is only 2 stalkers and a sentry there, so...
3 stalkers now.
3 just walked
Yeah,
in.
but with that, he's going to... And a zealot.
Just saying the one.
That marine is going to run to his death. Forcing the zealot to push back, but Xandrax is going to push
on
out.
friends.
Yeah, Vision's not careful. Looks like Vision. Yeah. No.
Pulling away, but Xandrax is going to get some shots off and get some free kills here.
Yeah, one Marine goes down. Oh, needs to be careful with the rallied units.
Just needs to be careful.
I think that was, well, you're calling it a flank. I thought it was a mistake, but
like that pressure there from the Pro's player. And observer, just to get that vision of what's going on in vision space.
Throwing down a few more Raxes, getting the factory with reactor, starport.
All pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
Second bunker at the natural. Not sure if that's really needed at this stage, but just erring on the side of caution.
Robotics Bay going down for Xandrax.
Third gas hasn't been taken here by Vision yet, so...
No, he is.
He's just started taking it, so yeah. It's a little bit late, especially with the factory and starport out.
So the robotics bay is almost done. Expecting Xandrax to start pumping Colossus.
Thermal lens.
He's actually got a warp prism on the way as well, so probably looking to do a bit of dropping.
Could also be for mobile support. We've seen that a little bit where you push out with your army, with your Protoss army, and you bring a warp prism along, rather than having to drop a pylon.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be better off just doing a pronged attack. Poke at the front while dropping a warp prism round behind. Nah, look, I'm right.
Yeah, he's taking those 3 zealots from the natural, and he's going to be putting on some pressure in the main.
Ooh, tried to... I think he did a scan, tried to take... Or maybe it was a missile turret. Observer losing his shields. So yeah, very marine heavy army, and I think by the time Vision attacks, the Colossus is going to be out, and yeah, he's not.
Yeah, but the thing is, this drop is coming into the main on the northern side, and most of Vision's army has moved out.
Yeah, he's dropping the zealots right into the mineral line there.
There's a react here.
How many units is it?
React needs to get those units back. And Marines and Marauders are out.
So not too bad. He only lost
Needs to get
4.
that warp prism.
Needs to get that Viking.
Get that Viking onto it.
Yeah.
He's pressuring into the main and has dropped into the main and pressuring the...
Oh! Snipes the Colossus!
Nice snipe. And beautiful play here by...
And this is great for Vision.
Into the main. And he's going to snipe out this natural expansion.
Oh, he could have got the probes. Oh, no.
Wisely pulled back. The stalkers were coming back, so...
I don't know, man. I think he should have gone for the probes.
Look, I think he did a lot of damage with that push and saved those Marines. So I think it was a good play.
It's still good. I think he could have done a little better because there's still quite a few probes, and that Nexus just gets rebuilt automatically.
Yeah, well, I think this really helps.
But he's definitely way ahead. He's over 30 supply ahead, and he's got a pretty nice army. Probably needs to get a few more Vikings though. Only got 1 Viking, and there's a Colossus about to come out.
Yeah. Now the interesting thing here is that Xandrax hasn't started thermal lance upgrades here. He knows that Vision's army is fire-based, but he's attacking at the natural ramp. Takes out the Colossus once again and cleans up these stalkers.
Yeah, there's Mostly
There's the GG from Xanderax.
mostly
Well played.
mostly Stalker Army just melting to the Marine Marauder balls. And entering the game now, we quickly introduce the players in the top right corner, representing FaDe, the red Terran. His ideas.
FaDe Vision.
And in the bottom left corner, representing ToR, the blue zerg. His ideas.
ToROzliam.
Cool. So yeah, if Vision wins this, then FaDe take the tournament. However, if ToROzliam wins this map, then we go to the decider.
Yep, we go to match point. Well, the ace match,
Which
really,
would be,
is sudden death.
It would be a ZVZ as well, because it would be ChaynesOre.
That's right.
Funnily enough, we haven't seen a single ZVZ yet.
Yeah, quite strange on the SEH servers.
I'm pleased because I've seen enough ZVZ last weekend to suit a lifetime.
Oh man, WCS was such a bit of drone harassment here on the working SCV, but cannot actually hit him. And there's the block at the ramp.
Yeah, you're going to prevent.
Let's move that SCV onto that depot.
It's got plenty of hit points.
Does get taken down pretty quick though. There we go.
Yeah, he's fine. When you see the Terran player do this, you should pretty much know that they're not going gas. Because if he... Or, I don't know, that or like 15 gas. Because if he does that supply depot before getting gas, he has to do it before getting gas.
Yeah.
And that's going to delay him getting gas. So the quickest he can get is 15, but some people do it, but it's kind of rare. You really want, if you want gas early, you want 13 gas.
Yeah.
So that's, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents. Someone probably...
Yeah, this is interesting. He's going for a barracks wall off.
Uh-huh.
So I was just wondering why he wasn't actually building SCVs for a little while. So he's just banking those minerals so he can actually get that wall off up.
I don't know. I don't agree with stopping SCV printouts.
No.
Building too many SCVs. I don't agree with stopping SCV production. Like, you can still get your wall off done plenty. I think with plenty of time. But I do definitely agree with walling off with barracks.
Mm-hmm.
I've started doing this myself. I played a game just earlier today where the guy just tried to bust my barracks anyway. It's like,
Yeah.
and it was
You gotta spend like 15 or 20 banelings on it, don't you?
not quite that many, but you've got to use a lot of banelings on it, and then you're not going to have any banelings left for the Marines. And so this guy just busted in. Well, he didn't actually bust it. He almost killed it, and I just sent one SCV to repair. And then he actually, right, it just didn't give up. He sent in another pack of lings, morphed them into banelings. Just kept doing it, until eventually You know, I don't know, I had like siege tanks or something, and he stopped.
Alright, now we've got a marine push out here. Wings pulling back from the watchtower. They do have speed, so Vision does need to be a little bit careful with the surrounds. Ozliam's getting his defences up and running. Just not going to be in time for this this marine push.
No, those marine. It's a lot of marines he has there. He has to be careful because he's going to get surrounded here. He's pulling drones. Very smart by Ozliam. Marines.
So not so bad.
With the Zergling reinforcements, able to clear that up, but he did force quite a number of Zerglings. Probably a little bit overkill, I think.
Yeah. And just killed the 3 workers there. Both players have only killed 11 units, so not sure if that was a great trade. Stopped the mining for a little bit on the Zerg natural, but and caused the lings being produced.
It's really good for Vision because there's a whole page of lings that's been produced, and now you know Vision can just sort of sit there, turtle up. He's going for double factory already.
Tech labs, so it'd be a tank marine push here, I imagine.
Choosing not to get upgrades on his marines yet, I think that's... I don't know if I agree with that. I'd like to see combat shield, at least.
Yeah.
I don't think he realizes that he actually has only one harvester in one of his refineries.
Yeah, certainly in the main.
That's... I hope he figures that out soon, for his sake, because that's a lot of gas that he's missing out on, and that's going to bite him in the ass. Whoa, he's going for a 3rd factory.
Well, one of the bad things that he's just started rallying his barracks inside the natural.
Whoops, yeah, a couple of marines outside there. Seeing a spire for Ozliam.
Well, it's really the only way to get into the Terran base at this stage. So, Vision does have his
that's scary, man, because he's got he's just halting marine production altogether. He's starting to go Hellion. Looks like he wants to switch into mech. Yeah, he's putting a reactor down on that factory, so he's going into mech. Now actually he's starting to build some missile turrets, so that's good. He's got an armory down, so he can actually start producing... well, he doesn't have the gas to produce stores, man. He still doesn't realize that he only has one SCV in that refinery.
You'll realise that soon enough when he's trying to pump out Thors and just doesn't have the gas. He hasn't dropped this command center at the 3rd yet, though. That's
not yet. He doesn't have the gas to turn it into a planetary. And this is so risky, man. He's moving his tanks out here, but when these mutas pop... he's kind of showed his hand a little bit with the Hellions. Man, he's floating 1,000 minerals. Needs to spend that so badly.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's only got 3.5 refineries. He's getting getting gas from. And
yeah,
here we go.
Very quick rate of spy here as well. So
mutas are coming in and taking out these tanks there at the natural. And he's morphing the command center into a planetary, but what's he got? Oh, he has a Thor. Has a Thor out in the field. So he lost the tanks, but it. Oh, this is really risky for Liam.
Yeah, he's actually being cut to pieces here with this ling run in.
Yeah, lost a lot of lings there. But still, this problem for Vision is that he doesn't have enough gas. He's got way too much minerals. Needs to spend some of it.
He seems to be investing heavily in turrets at this stage. Rather than he's dropping another 2 gas at the third, but
yeah, well, you can never
look at that main.
You can never over. He needs. These broodlords here are going to be devastating.
Yeah, it's very quick. Great spy there from ToROzliam. So
yeah, super quick. Yeah, I'm not feeling very comfortable on the part of Vision at the moment. He's got 2 broodlords morphing in another 4, and now he's pumping roaches because he realizes that Vision is meching. Vision getting a few drone kills there, and looks like he might. Oh no, the Mutas are gonna send the Hellions back to their base. Look at these broodlords, man. This is gonna be a devastating attack. He just has no answer for it.
yeah, so just the 6 broodlords at the moment, but they are split up. So
It just doesn't have anything that can. Like, it has no Vikings.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any Vikings. He doesn't have.
He's got to be careful. He takes a massive volley on those on that Muta pack.
Yes.
Yeah, see here the broodlings come in. Mutas are kind of Mutas are dying. Oh no, the broodlings are catching the tanks out of position. And here we go. I don't know what's Vision gonna do?
Took a couple of good volleys with the Thors though.
Yeah, but in come the zerglings. There's too many zerglings overwhelming the Hellions. Now the roaches are coming into play. He's pulling SEVs, but it's too late. This Thor's just gonna GG. I just missed that. ChaynesOre, I think with a bit of a misclick, sent his drone out towards his natural. And I thought, whoa, what's he doing? This is crazy.
Yeah, I think he meant to grab the
Overlord, yeah. I thought, yes, it's gonna be something cool. Anyway, quickly introduce the players. Actually, introduce this guy first. Down in the bottom right corner, representing ToR, the blue zerg. His ideas.
ToROzliam, otherwise known as ToROzliam.
And in the top left corner, the ace in the hole for FaDe, his ideas. ChaynesOre. Come on, Chains, buddy, you can do it. Pool 12 pool for Liam. That's interesting. Did a double extractor trick to get.
I think that was more 10 pool.
Yeah, sorry, it was 10 pool and then double extractor trick. So, yeah, I don't know. Gas is late though.
6 lings on the way though, and they are going to be going straight to ChaynesOre's base.
Yeah, ChaynesOre's going to be in a bit of a, well, I don't know, his natural.
It'll be fine. I think, you know, he's got his lings on the way. He's got 4 lings on the way. Would like to see a spine crawler go down.
I'd like to see a queen, man.
Yeah, queen would be good.
Oh. I think he thought he had too many drones in the gas there. So the lings are out now for Liam, and he's going to have a bit of a scratch at that hatchery. ChaynesOre needs to micro really well to
The boss.
Yeah. And oh, he might actually pick
Ring
one
a
off.
Rosie.
Wow, this really.
Oh, will he get one?
No. There's more lings on the way for Liam, but that's yeah, really good play by
Nicely played there by ChaynesOre.
And now he's so far ahead. Oh, he needs to be careful. Oh, he's gonna lose his lings. Loses one ling. Can't afford that. And he's trying to place the spine crawler down. Oh, loses another ling. That's not ideal. Needs to be careful because.
Can't drop the spine crawler.
Can't drop the spine. There he goes. Continuing, both players continuing to pump lings. Metabolic boost is on the way for Liam, but ChaynesOre was only just starting it now. It's a little bit late because concentrating on microing, but he can actually put down a baling nest now, and I think he needs to because the baling nest for Liam's actually finished. There we go.
Got several morphing in at the watchtower. He's ChaynesOre's sitting out.
I think
game sense here. He does see those morphing. There's that one scattering link.
Did he see that?
He knows that those bailings are there.
Yeah, so now he's moving the drones back into the main and is using the queens to block the natural. Actually, Liam's all in here, man. He's still only on one base, and the drone count is Here
it comes.
This player's pretty low on drones. This is going to be scary.
Transfuse from there? Transfuse? No?
No. I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be really scary. ChaynesOre splitting his... Oh! Whoa!
I think this.
That all happened too quick, man. That was like one baneling just went into that entire pack.
That was a pretty crazy play there by ChaynesOre, and I think he is just so far in front now.
Yeah, he is. He's got two bases up and running. He's got two bases.
Another 8 lings on the way, and another five bailings coming up as well.
Oh, he's got lings. He's harassing them.
Takes out one.
Oh, needs to be careful. Oh, takes out a couple. Oh! Oh, man, Liam is not trading. GG. Yeah, wow.
Pauses and exits the game.